Bsnbubblegum now has a Discord, so click the link in the description and join today.
Hello everybody, welcome to Livber. I really don't know how to pronounce that first part, but I'm assuming it's Livber Smoke and Mirrors. A short psychological horror interactive story where 5 years after vanishing without a trace, the woman you once called your lover writes from beyond the silence. Quote, I will give birth to our creation, end quote. In 3 acts, descend into fractured mindscapes where obsession, memory, and myth intertwine. We were provided a game key by BsnB Games. I suggest you go take a look at their games in the description of this video. And let us continue with this game.
I see her in my dreams, her, and that house on the edge of the cliff. Everything changed after reading that letter, the one bearing her name, my old love Lilith. 5 years ago on a dark night, they took her from that house, executed her for black alchemy. I was the one who turned her in. But now she's calling me back to the house, wants to bury her breath in my sins. But how? That's what I have to find out.
Joker, I had this, Joker 5 years ago. The Dark Knight. Act 1. Welcome home, my love.
Far past the Hook Haven, which is woven by the grounded ships of Livber, there's a whirlwind roaring in the east. You don't see it, you don't hear it, yet you know the power it holds, enough to alter all of Gaia, a womb for gales to blow out of. But you come here, you wait standing in the heart of twilight, silently, eyes shut. 5 years later, once again, you stand at the door to this house, a letter clutched in your hand.
I think read the letter.
Read the letter.
The raindrops fall on the paper, landing with soft patters. You grip the letter tightly with both hands, keeping it from being blown away by the wind. The silvery moonlight trapped between the clouds shimmers across the ink spilled from a woman's hand. You read the lines again, and again, and again.
My love, if you're reading these lines, it means there's still something inside your heart that belongs to me. As I've always told you, death is far too ordinary a thing to keep us apart. I will give birth to our creation in our home beneath the place we once shared. You must be with me, inside me, because our creation cannot be left undone. Turn back, pass through the dark, complete us. We were always meant to be one. We still can be, my love, as long as you have the courage, as long as you do not fear. I am waiting for you in the never-all, Lilith. Do you want to read the voice lines we're choosing, Aaron, or the options?
Sure. Could this really be true? Lilith, is she truly alive?
Is that the one we're going with?
Sure, why not?
I'm assuming the one that you read is the one that we're going with, is why I'm saying that.
Oh, okay.
You want it to be true, don't you? You want to hear that Lilith, the woman you left for dead 5 years ago, still lives. You long to feel her love again. Yet there's a question that won't let go of your mind. If she truly lives, how much of her is still here?
How much of her is still her? But yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Because she could be a zombie.
If she truly lives, how much of her is still her?
She's just a simple, just plain and simple. She's just a leg. That's all she is.
Does this even matter?
The question, unanswered, keeps growing in your mind. Your gaze drifts into the distance, as if the answers might lay out there. But for a moment, the clouds part, and the moon's silver light spills across the sea. Each and every shimmer scatters into 1,000 fragments. But you remain still, all your limbs stiff with waiting, standing before the door of the house perched on the cliff, beaten by the waves.
Why are we still here?
Just to suffer. Let's see. I don't know which one to pick. What do you think?
I think the first one has the most answers, or the most questions to be answered.
Why here? Why would Lilith call me here?
Where else could it be? This is where the two of you began. That wooden house on the cliffs by Livber's shore is where you first held each other. Your first night, your first love, and your first lies all buried here. This two-story hovel raised upon your memories.
I guess I can never escape my memories, can I? They'll find me in the end.
Unfortunately, you think your memories reside in your mind. Most do, but in truth, they're fragments. Bits flaking off in the world around you, carried by the wind, rain, sun, and pale moonlight, they slowly gather around you. They mix with the air you breathe. They seep into your body and carry you somewhere else. Truly carry you. They keep doing it until you're convinced you've moved on.
Ooh, I like two. Convince? Are my memories convincing me?
These questions still have no meaning, and neither do the answers. But in time, they will. You shouldn't stay out in the rain any longer now.
Knock on the door.
Meow!
It's a
Kibby!
kitty cat.
Meow.
Whoa, there's two cats.
Does it have wings?
Yeah.
Yell, our winged cutie from the sky nation of Aetheros, drifting down from its floating isles. I never found out how Lith came to find her. It's a winged cat.
Just as your hand reaches the door, you hear Yell's voice from beyond the threshold. The winged Bactgar cutie who never truly leaves you, and never truly belonged to you. Her white fur glows as if soaked in light, not rain. She spreads her wings and leaps swiftly towards you, landing at your feet. She shakes the droplets from her coat. Then she sits back on her hind legs, head tilted, amber eyes watching you with curiosity.
Meow? Mew.
Just like immersion breaking, just meow, meow, mew.
Meow.
Oh, let's lean down to pet Yell.
Murr, murr. Yes, the CEO. Yeah, by the way, their CEO is a cat. This is the picture of the cat they sent me.
Oh, okay.
Yell gently brushes her head against your feet. Then she stops before the door. She looks up at it. With a soft stroke, she traces the doorframe with her paw. Then she turns her amber eyes to you.
I hope you'll still be here when I return, my friend.
Murr.
The wind falls silent for a moment. You hear the waves of the sea easing in the distance. Far, far away, the flash of a lightning strike blinds you, but its thunder never reaches your ears. The raindrops hang weightless in midair. Yell glances at you one last time and spreads her wings, then leaps into the shadows between the rocks. Your fate embraces you. The door creaks open, but even you don't know what it is you hope to see, do you? Your guilt has chased you all the way here, and at last your sins have caught you.
I'm ready to face my past.
No, you wish you were. As you crack the door open, the air brushing against your face is stale and musty. The sweetness of Toulouse flowers mixes with the scent of something burned. It pulls you back to that festival day, to the moment you first met Lilith. And then you see her, standing beneath the dim light like she's been torn from the heart of this house. You lose your breath. A chill crawls up your spine and you freeze. It takes you a moment to realize your knees are trembling, whether from fear or excitement, you can't tell. A whisper slips from your lips.
Lilith.
She doesn't see you. bent slightly over the table, trying to light a candle just as you remember her. Lilith, the ghost of your past, your greatest lie and sin.
This is the moonlight of the first circad, that sweet stretch when all the Gaia drifts to sleep on Melton. There's no more sleep for me, not anymore.
Is this really Lilith?
There's another magnifying glass over here. What is this?
Is this really her?
You stare, stunned, at the woman who stands before you. She should be dead. Her hair no longer shines like it did that festival night. Reddish brown strands fall over her shoulders like wet strings. Her skin is sallow, a ghost-like paleness. And her eyes. The moment she turns her head and you meet them, another hollow question slips from your lips.
Oh, I don't know which to pick. They're both good. Why?
You remember
Beautiful drawing.
the festival night. A warm breeze carries the city's aroma far away. You two slip away from the crowded streets. The early black's crimson glow wraps Lilith's hair in a fiery halo. The noise of celebration fades behind you. Right there, you hand Lilith a bouquet of white Toulouse flowers. She looks deep into your eyes. She smiles. Tossing her hair back, she asks the same question.
White tailored flowers. Why?
Because I wanted them to last forever, like my love for you.
A beautiful lie, told so well even you believed it yourself.
My love, so you finally come for a moment. I thought you wouldn't. She looks at you. A brief silence fills the distance between the two of you. Your eyes, they haven't changed.
Lilith? I don't understand. Is it really you? Did you send that letter? The one that spoke of our creation? 5 years after your death?
As the candle flickers, you think you glimpse a shadow of hatred cross Lilith's face, as if beneath her skin there is another face.
Death. You thought I died, didn't you, my love? But I waited for you. Well, you gave me the white olive flowers. I waited there. Yes. Hoping you would return to say you still loved me, to confess that it was all a lie. She waves her hand as if trying to chase away the thoughts. But that's not what we should be talking about right now. Come, sit.
This isn't possible! Lilith, what kind of game are you playing? Tell me!
Lilith slowly approaches. Now you see her eyes more clearly than ever. Something writhes beneath her gaze. Her body leans towards you, drawing closer. You feel her breath upon you. My love, do you truly not recognize me?
The Lilith I know died years ago!
Lilith recoils for a moment. A flicker of anger flashes across her face. Something you've never seen before. Then, she smiles. No, my love. You thought you killed her. I believed you did it. But my love for you never died. But let's not dwell on that, shall we? You see her body relax. A smile spreads across her face, one you almost believe is genuine. Come, let's sit at the table.
Oh.
I really put in the work to make tonight perfect. I wanted certain things to be flawless for our reunion. After you have let me to rot, it's been... She pauses for a moment, looks at the window where the moonlight falls. You thought I should have died. I know you did. After I made you that offer, after I told you that we had to become one, our souls, my love, we had to piece our souls together and bind them with that alchemy ritual.
You expected me to pay the price for your madness, Lilith. I said no because you had decided to destroy me. I had to make a choice.
Her hand holding the fork freezes in midair for a second. As the silence stretches, Lilith's breathing deepens. My madness. I offered you love. Only love. A love so deep that even death couldn't end it. But you were afraid. Afraid to be with me beyond, never all. Cool. You betrayed me. Did you think I wouldn't know? When I told you about the black alchemy ritual, when I spoke of piecing our souls together to crown our love, you saw my blood, heard my screams. You saw me vanish into the dark of the waters.
Look away.
She turns her face towards you, and it darkens with hatred, with rage, with something darker, and with something I cannot name. Her skin ripples as if 100 tiny things move beneath it. You can't tell if it's real, or just the candle's flickering light playing tricks on you. Then, just as quickly as it came, the moment passes. Lilith slowly leans back.
Love means something different to you. You don't love me. You want to own me.
It breaks my heart that you'd believe it. Could be that simple, my love. You don't understand. I never wanted to own you. Never. Did I?
The wooden walls of the house groan under the assault of the rain, driven harder by the wind. The sea crashes against the cliffs, then pulls back into itself with a hiss of white foam. Darkness spreads ever outward beyond the horizon. For a fleeting moment, you wish you were out there, on the deck of a ship bound for somewhere you cannot see. Too little too late.
Your madness will break both of us, Lilith.
It already has, my love. Just like those paintings you love so much. It's not my madness. Oh, no, no. It's your cowardice. Nothing more than a diseased reflection of faded memories in your mind. Like this place, like me, like you. Go on, eat. Porf meat. I cooked it just the way you like it. It wasn't easy, but it melts slowly on the tongue. When the fat coats the roof of your mouth and slips beneath your tongue, you'll taste the herbs.
Gods, porf meat? Lilith, you've completely lost it!
Horse.
Or
No, it's a porf.
after the festival where we first met, and the first night when you told me you loved me, we saw a porf, remember? It was magnificent. Its mane was long and beautiful. You remember, don't you, my love? Afterwards, we went to get something to eat. I couldn't stop thinking about it. You were mesmerized by that creature. You kept going on about how beautiful it was, how bright its mane shone, how proud it stood. Did you really think I could tolerate that, my love?
I kind of think I'm gravitating towards one for most of these now. That first night we met, we didn't eat anything, Lilith.
No! She slams her hands on the table, leaning forward. Her face contorts with rage, her eyes wide and unblinking, bore into you, burning with intensity. No. That's exactly what we ate. You told me how much you loved me, how we'd never be apart. Do you remember what else you said?
I said it didn't matter that you came from a different class.
That's what you said, isn't it? I remember how your mother looked at me the first time we met, like I was a disgusting insect, or worse, a bacter. If I wasn't born a noble in Cardia, I was nothing to her. And you didn't stand by me.
Lilith doesn't take her eyes off you. Every motion she makes to cut the pork meat with her fork shakes her entire body. Her head tilts slightly, the candlelight slipping through her crimson hair. Silky strands swing gently back and forth. Your gaze shifts downward. You realize she's not slicing the meat on her plate, but pressing the blade into her own forefinger with all her strength, blood mixing with the meat below.
Lilith! Lilith, your thumb! What are you doing?
Oh, what am I... My love, it's so sweet of you to worry about me. It was just a moment of distraction, that's all. When you're here, everything else disappears. All my worries, my fears, my pain. This is the price of loving you.
She quickly wraps her thumb in a scrap of parchment that had fallen to the floor. For a moment she stares at the porcelain plate, watching blood pool over the meat. When she stabs her fork into the meat and lifts it into her mouth, her eyes close as she chews, as if savoring something profound.
Did you cut yourself too deeply? How could you be so careless, Lilith?
Her vacant eyes blink, then find yours. What did you say? Oh, I'm fine. Just... I never told you about how my mother died, did I? She was addicted to dopam. Some said she was obsessed, but I never wanted to believe that. I must have been 7 when she had final episode. Her stash was all empty, so she thought she could drink all that remained in her own blood.
Oh.
When they found her, she drowned in herself. Tragic, though. I used to think it was funny. But now I understand why she did it.
Wait a second. You thought it was funny that your mother drowned in her own blood?
She nods.
The candle flickers. Rain lashes against the windows. You listen until the soft patter of every drop echoes in your ears. Lilith's breath mingles with yours. Slowly she circles around you and slips into the darkness. The woman watches you, unblinking. She waits, impatient for you to eat. Be right back, I gotta take a call.
Cliffhanger! While Liz is taking her call, let us discuss whether we want to continue with the more I'm resisting this temptation option or the yeah, I'll give in type options. What do you think, Autumn? What do you want to do?
I think we should resist, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like that would lead to interesting scenarios.
Scenarios. I can't put up with this madness any longer.
Do you think you can defy fate? From the beginning, we were destined to be one. Neither you nor anyone else can stop this. Never, never, never! This isn't anger, it's something else. Her features, they're slipping. Like another form beneath her skin, the true horror she's hiding is struggling to surface.
Head for the door.
The knife she used to cut the meat. Its hilt is made of broken pieces of giant sea crustaceans lost up on Livber's shore.
Standing up, your head spins. You steady yourself and move towards the door. Behind you, Lilith gasps. Just as trembling hands reach the door, Lilith blocks your path. Eyes wide with madness, mouth agape, she clutches the knife she'd used to cut the meat. You instinctively tense up.
Lilith, don't be ridiculous. Get out of my way. You've completely lost your mind.
I haven't finished what I have to say, my love. Everything is ready for our souls to unite. We only have to die together.
Lilith, do you realize what you're asking? This isn't love. Please come to your senses. I'm begging you.
The candle's fading glow reflects off the dusty paintings on the walls. The paint on each seems wet and fresh, as if they're just painted. On the table, the bloody pork meat subtly writhes.
You haven't finished your meal yet.
Listen, I only came to understand you. Whatever you mentioned in the letter, that's why I'm here. I'm here to talk.
You're part of me. In my body, my heart, my soul. Do you understand? You're mine, my love. Mine. I can't lose you again.
No, Lilith, I legitimately don't understand.
Run, Boo, she ain't worth it.
I mean, honestly, I think she's showing a little bit of a red flag.
I thought you were going to stop. I was like, I mean, honestly, it's kind of hot.
No. I mean, honestly, technically speaking here.
I mean, think about it. Think about it. That's security. Like, you don't have to worry about your partner ever leaving you if they're like this.
On her maddened face, there's a terrifying grin mingled with dread. Veins bulge on her forehead. The whites of her widened eyes are bloodshot. Her grip tightens on the knife until her knuckles whiten. She steps towards you.
I'm so tempted to be like, if this is truly what you want. Like, shit. Actually, I'm kind of into it. If this is truly what you want.
Stab me, Mom. Are we saying stop, or are we doing the if this is true?
No, I want to do number 2.
Okay, God.
Lilith's crazed eyes bulge as if ready to burst from their sockets. Beneath her ragged clothes, her chest heaves violently with each breath. Then suddenly, her skin splits apart like parched earth around an ever-blowing whirlwind on a distant island nation. Her cheeks, mouth, hair, your last shred of rational thought screams at you.
It's awakening.
Paralyzed, your trembling body takes a single step back. Your gaze locks onto the rebirth happening before you. Lines emerge down the right side of her face, spreading towards her neck and chest. Then pieces peel away like yellowed leaves. Beneath is not flesh, but damp tissue like moss, like dreams long forgotten and rotted, or emotions left unsaid, which cause decaying in her heart's depths.
Oh.
Everything you kept hidden. The seed that sprouted in the cracks of your ill eyes. She locks her blood-filled eyes on you, her flayed face exposed, wards poured out of her mouth, unformed. I am us.
This is beautiful.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Are we actually doing the beautiful?
I actually don't know. I'm going back and forth between how I want to play this. I must run. I must run. I have to escape this madness.
Your mind snaps back, as if they're surfacing from deep water. The moment you register the horror standing before you, you flinch. You trip over one of the books scattered across the floor and fall. Struggling to your knees, you crawl deeper into the house. You remember right then, beneath the house there's a cellar door which leads outside.
The cellar. I must get to the cellar.
There's nothing left to separate us, my love.
Except for the cellar door.
From the darkness of the corridor, Lilith's voice emerges, scarcely taking shape in her throat. It carries the strangest of an extra-Gaian creature that seems to have only just learned how to speak. You sprint and finally reach the cellar door. Gripped by the sudden terror, you seize the cellar's cold handle, expecting a hand to clutch your shoulder at any moment as footsteps grow louder down the corridor, but it never comes. As you push the door open, a wave of dampness and the nauseating stench of things that should long have been dead hits you in the face. Stepping through the doorway, you slam it shut. As you bolt the door behind you, an abysmal silence and darkness wrap around you.
I am kind of sad that we didn't get to see what it looked like.
Yeah.
But I think it's for the purpose of they want us to imagine it.
Odi.
Odi, et intelligo, quare indem faciam, fortasse requeris. Nescio sed fiari, sentio, et batuis sum.
I'm going to put a translation for what that says on the screen
It's probably Latin.
so that way people know.
Act toe.
Ooh, okay.
Echoes deep within. That just sounds like a fart.
Ooh, did the sparkle. Get the sparkle, Autumn.
Where's the sparkle? Where's the sparkle?
Upper left.
I do not remember the basement stretching this far to the end. Blue light. Why does it feel so familiar?
It's like my phone. What the fuck was that?
Are we playing through the whole game, or are we cutting in here?
I think so. I think we go for it. Let's send it.
Full send.
In the dark, you pause a moment. Your mind strains to grasp what this is. Lilith, food, creation, the dust and creak of boards mingle with your hurried breath. Beneath your feet, stairs descending.
The basement. Could I find a way out through the basement?
Once, on a sunlit morning of the first Sacrad, you saw Yell descend these...
Okay, I do want to know what Sacrad means.
A time cycle marking a 3-year period on Gaia, divided into early, mid, and late Circad phases based on labor intensity.
You saw Yell descend these very basement stairs. You followed after, finding her scratching at a hollow in the corner. When you drew near, you saw it was a hatch opening outwards. Old, broken hinges rusted. When Lilith saw it, she grew fearful.
Do I remember what it looked like?
Yes. As I said, a hatch made of wood, round, wedged among the stones of the wall, plastered with mud. You hardly noticed it, before or after.
If you could find it, perhaps it could lead you outside.
You can try. In the end, do you really have another choice?
No. I have no other choice.
The wooden steps groan beneath your tread. Their cries, like the house itself, are bitter shrieks. From unseen depths rise a heavy moan, the stink of mold and damp. One step, another. You go down.
Open the door slightly.
You re-rise from the dark. As the basement stairs sink into an abysmal silence, your steps find solid ground. Old memories. You remember the room beneath this house once you shared with Lilith. But like everything else, this place feels unfamiliar now. Lilith. Her dread is still fresh, sharp, and ripe. Crystals growing between the stones in the wall cast a faint, pale light. When you lift your head, you see 2 doors standing tall in the wall ahead.
I have to get out of here. At the end of this place, there must be a way. A passage to the cellar hatch outside. There has to be.
This room where everything has decayed and fallen apart. The only thing that stands on this table, there is a portrait on it. It must be one of my drawings. Almost torn apart book. There are bloodstains on it. The writings in it are unreadable. Could this book really belong to Lilith?
Yep, number 1.
You nudge aside the scattered books, the shredded parchments, the splintered wood with your foot and approach the doors. On the left stands a rusted iron door worn by the weight of years. An ancient symbol, long since stripped of meaning, is carved upon it. The other is hewn from heavy, damp timber, creaking softly as though it were breathing.
I don't know. I don't know what we should do.
I mean, we did say to go look for a wooden door, right?
Sure, yeah, we'll do wooden door.
Your fingers upon the wood awaken something distant. Lilith's chair pieced together from Livber's wrecked ships. The damp wood poorly cut, one leg shorter than the rest, always teetering on the edge of collapse. She had smiled, pulling you into her arms.
Well, it's not perfect,
She said.
but like us, it stands.
You told her your love was true, and even then you knew what a lie it was, didn't you?
Damn.
When you open the iron door, the sour stench of sweat and decay greets you. Fearing Lilith might be close behind, you step inside and quickly shut the door. You look around. Like before, the room is bathed in an uncanny blue glow of a crystal embedded in the wall. The air hums with expectation, and then a voice.
Clara?
Do you remember me? Who are you?
Who are you?
Who I am? I mean, I don't remember who I was. But, what I am? I know. This is so weird to read, because of all the apostrophes, like...
When you turn toward the voice, you see a young woman standing motionless in the corner of the room, her skin clinging tightly to the bone. If not for her eyes, bright and piercing deep into your soul under the pale light, you might have mistaken her for a still silhouette of a statue. But then, she tilts her head, just slightly, and in that moment you see it more clearly. There's something in the woman's eyes, something you once knew, something you once loved.
Wait a sec. I know you. Finally. I don't know what accent this is, and
Pretty sure it's a very, because I'm pretty, I think it's more of a Scottish than an English. Wait a sec. I know you. Finally.
She made me. From beginning to end. Yes.
Whooshy. Joker!
No, I didn't want this. Lilith, when she said our creation, was she talking about you?
You wish it were so. You want this madness to end soon, to see Lilith's strange game come to a close, but no. This isn't the creation Lilith spoke of. This is a personal experiment of hers. What she has in store for you is something very different.
Is Lilith... Shh. Oh, wait. She has a normal voice now. Shh. Don't say it. If you speak her name, she'll come.
The young woman, hearing Lilith's name, presses herself against the wall. She pulls her shoulders inward, her eyes fixed on the door behind you as she speaks.
I had to be good. I mean, beautiful. I had to be. Yes.
Oh boy, that's a book.
Oh my.
When she pulls back, the crystal's light reveals more clearly. A scar runs from beneath her neck up across her cheeks to her hairline. Her skin is stretched tight, as though cut and sewn back together along those lines. Her eyelids are gone. Her chin juts to a strange, sharp point, just as you once told Lilith you liked faces like that.
Oh.
The fingers she wraps around her arms are thin, impossibly long, longer than anyone's should be, as though filed down, extended, altered again, exactly the way you once told Lilith you liked them. The woman before you looks like someone who has been worked on constantly, reshaped piece by piece since she was a child.
How could she do this?
The young woman rises from where she cowered against the wall. For a moment her smile reminds you of the woman you left at the table above. She sways her body slowly, just as Lilith used to. Then she takes a gentle step forward.
For you, my love, I've become exactly the one you wanted. That's what you always wished for, isn't it? Look, I've become the body you've desired. Are you her? Did Lilith steal your body and soul? I've always still, been yours, love.
The young woman collapses onto her knees as if she's used every last ounce of strength. Breathless, she turns her gaze to you.
Was I good? What? Milady, she said so. Stay here. If you're good enough, he'll love you too. She said, she said so. But if I'm just good enough, you'll love me, right?
She tilts her head and looks at you. The sharpness of her chin casts an unsettling shadow in the darkness.
You're not the one I love. I shouldn't have let her do this to you.
The thing you're staring into isn't Lilith. It's just an empty shell. A twisted reflection, stripped of free will, an uncanny amalgam where fragments of the young woman have somehow tangled with the essence she poured into it. In that moment, a crushing wave of pity floods your entire being, but you can't tell who it's for. The woman looking at you with desperate hope, Lilith, or yourself.
But Lady told, she told, if you're good, he'd love you. I failed. Then I ain't good. She's the one who told you that, isn't she? She turned you into this, into something she wanted to be herself. She didn't just claim your body, she claimed your soul too. She just wants you to love me. As your love comes, that's how it should be, isn't it? That's what you wanted.
The poisonous thoughts rooted deep within the young woman are so strong that her cloudy eyes almost seem to reflect the innocence of Lilith you once remembered.
No! These aren't your thoughts! She shaped this role for you, and wants you to play it with your whole body and soul. You hadn't became the shape I desired.
A shade of anger flickers across her face. Her hazy eyes begin to tremble in the crystal's light.
You said you don't love me. Always. You don't see if you don't love me.
Her arms fall limply at her sides, as if lifeless.
I can't be what you want me to be.
Woman, we just met!
The person you are is good enough. It's just, all of this is terribly wrong. But she said, you're not. She said, every time. If I'm good, why am I still coldness inside? Because she wants you like that, for you not to be yourself, just a shell. Do you remember it all before you came here?
The young woman falters. Her expressionless face turns first to you, then to the crystal. You see her searching for something deep in her mind. Then, the skin stretched across her face shifts faintly. You want to believe she's smiling. Her body loosens.
A white plain once, with flowers. There were waves there, Mm-hmm. My mother, yes, she used to read to me sometimes. Things like
She mimes writing with her hand.
a book? Ah, yes. Milady told me if I'm good on day, Mother might read me a book again.
She leaned her body against the wall. Her hands hang limply by her sides. Her face locks onto you expressionless.
But I think that time will never come because you'll never love me. That's enough. I need you to get out of here.
Suddenly, she opens her eyes wide and collapses to the wall she was leaning against. She covers her ears with her hands.
Get out! No, it won't happen. Milady will find me. I can't go. I'm here. I'll stay here. I'll wait for you. You said you don't love me. You'll come and you'll love me. Yeah, I think number 2 would maybe be slightly better for convincing her to get out of this, if we can. Doesn't seem like we will, but maybe. There's a beautiful world waiting for you outside. Waves, huge, towering waves. When they crash against the cliff's edge, they send up sprays of white, pearl-like foam. Whoosh. Books that tell of incredible tales and stories.
She doesn't understand the words you say. With her hands over her ears, she just stares at your face. Her lips move constantly. I'm here. I'll stay here. I'll wait for you. You'll love me. She said so. We can escape. Do you understand me? I'll stay here. You'll come. You'll come back. You'll love me. You'll come. She no longer hears you. Curled up against the wall, hands over her ears, this hollow shell just rocks back and forth, murmuring that you'll come back, that one day you'll love her. The chains wrapped around her neck are drawn so tight, no force could ever free her from this place.
I need to find a way out of this room.
As the heavy weight of the air presses down on you, your eyes catch the door, nestled among the moss-covered wooden panels on the wall to your right. The first door is made of unpolished wood, but its surface intricately carved with winding grain patterns like real tree bark, dried moss fragments, and root designs reaching upward. It looks as if it's been carved from the trunk of an actual tree. The second door, by contrast, doesn't look natural at all. Its surface is nearly ivory white, but faintly glowing raised patterns appear. Human bones. Ribs, finger joints, jaw fragments, all intricately carved and joined together. You can't help but admire this art. A small inscription is etched near the edge of the door. The most delicious are the familiar.
What do you guys think?
Tree trunk. I'm leaning towards.
When you touch the door, you feel a pleasant warmth, as if touching a living body. As your fingertips move across its surface, You hear a rhythmic vibration, like a heartbeat. In that moment, you see a large tree in a garden filled with white flowers. It was a sapling your father planted. "When it grows, you'll sleep in its shade," he said. That day never came.
Pry the door open.
When you push the door ajar, the stifling silence of an empty room makes the rush of blood in your ears louder. The cracked crystal in the wall casts its uncanny blue light across the furniture and the doors.
This is the same room, just without the girl in it. The cracked mirror seems to have been burst outward. These mirrors are rare items brought from the Pankerberg. Some believe they carry the curses that mark the faces of homins. Doubt anyone can sleep on this bed, stained by decades of dried blood, pus, and urine, unusable. Sounds like Fear and Hunger.
It does. It does. I must get out.
You turn toward the doors. One looks old at first glance. Its wood is dark brown, fading to gray in places, cracked and mildewed with time. There's no visible handle, only a notch in the frame. Worn smooth, not by force, but by habit. The other is newer by comparison, but it's not the honest kind of new. More like something rotten, polished up, and presented as good as new. Its wood is pale, grainless, unnatural. In its center sits a silver knob.
I think we should just brute force it without examining the room, approach the doors. Oh, Lord.
I think these are backwards, because this one says it feels fake, so painfully ordinary, but this just looks like a door that's been rotting, and this one looks ordinary. I think they switched places by accident.
I kind of want to touch the old door.
You press your hand against the hollow space and push. The surface isn't warm, but not quite cold either. Still, like the moment when a corpse has only just begun to cool, like the remnant of an existence once lived, then abandoned. The tips of your fingers snag lightly on the wood splinters, just like the time when as a child you ran your hands over the amisid boxes while hiding at your mother's alchemy table. Just like the life you had before her death, and before you bore the weight of that responsibility. You open the door.
Open the door.
Open the door.
Do you like energy drinks? Well, of course you do. I mean, who doesn't? But I bet you don't like all that sugary crap that's in them, or all the jitters you get, when you finish one. Well, you're in luck, because today's video is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby has a ton of flavors that fit that exact bill. They're sugar-free and jitterless. And if you're as much of a weeb as I am, then you'll be thrilled to find out that they collaborate with anime with official flavors such as Frieren or Chainsaw Man. I do genuinely really like this stuff, and I will be ordering more after I finish that tub they sent me. Anyways, the coupon code is BSNB. If you use that at the checkout, you will be saving 10% off your order, and you'll be directly supporting me, Autumn, and Liz. Remember, that's coupon code BSNB. Very easy to remember. Literally the acronym to the channel. I mean, I can't get easier than that, right? Anyways, back to the video.
At first glance, it seems a cold and empty room. On the damp walls, the light seeping through the half-open door glimmers like scattered pearls. The dust, woken from its endless sleep, whirls frantically around you. Then you see them. Paintings and canvases thrown into the corners, torn, ripped, shattered. A great hatred has turned every one of them into a wreckage of a massacre. The room opens into a corridor without a door.
The paintings belong to Lilith, aren't they?
Don't you recognize them? Your own brushstrokes, your hand, your colors? Faces yellowed and scraped away, left unrecognizable, every one of them born of you, of course. How else could it be?
I am worried that if we examine it, we'll kind of get sucked in, So we might want to proceed without touching the pictures. What do you guys think?
You mean like Mario 64 sucked in?
No, not sucked in like that. I mean just like psychologically altered or like tempted to stay in this place, you know? Like it might have some
You were at the beginning of this game.
Hey, look, the game spell was working on me. But no, but I'm saying like I think that there could be something more than just an innocent painting that exists. Like there might be some kind of magic along with the paintings. Does that make sense?
I guess so.
Yeah, so what do you want to do?
Proceed without touching.
When you push aside the canvas in your path, with the tip of your foot, a grating sound rises. At that moment, you see a portrait on the canvas, as if it had been carved with fingernails.
I guess it really wants us to look at it.
I know, right? But what? But we can't take the bait. I don't have time. I must keep going.
Leaving everything behind feels like the only right choice. Lilith's madness has seeped into every corner of this room. You move slowly toward the door at the end of the corridor. Blood roars in your ears as you push slightly open the door. This must be where you'll find the cellar hatch.
Pass through the gap.
The door opens without resistance. Inside, it's a little brighter. Metal tables are scattered across the room, each layered with dried blood. On the floor, small pools of urine and pus mingle with the damp stone, releasing an unbearable stench. And in the midst of it all, hang bodies on chains from the ceiling, rotten, hollowed out, left on hooks to be forgotten.
Ooh, Keenan. Should we give the role of Keenan to Liz because she's had no other characters?
Makes sense to me.
Who dares disturb my century-long slumber?
The voice sounds as if it's scraping its way out of the throat that shouldn't still be alive.
Who's talking?
I'm over here. Come closer. I don't bite. Well, I'm kidding. Of course I bite. But right now, that's not really an option. I'm a bit tied up, you see.
The thing before you
Oh.
is a body without its lower half. Another of Lilith's experiments. Its arms are chained to the ceiling, a hook driven through its shoulders, its head lolling onto its left shoulder. Watches you with curiosity. It doesn't take long to notice that one of its eye sockets is empty.
How can you talk?
I guess it's because I'm the one meant to talk. Others are.
He gestures weakly toward the other bodies hanging from the hooks. The chains clink and rattle with emotion.
Not exactly the chatty type, sadly. But all the babbling's left to me. But I owe my life to the steed.
Wait, did you say the steed?
Deed.
This deed. It's a deed to a property, a 5-foot square over in Scotland.
You don't seem all that surprised to see me. No one ever is.
Surprise. Don't think I could manage that even if I wanted to. Golden hair. Besides, I see you walking down here every night. Right there. Standing at the threshold of the open door.
Oh.
You've left pieces of yourself in this place. If you look at that wall, you'll see the marks he's made with his nails.
He struggles to raise his brows as if pointing towards the far wall.
What do you mean you see me coming here every night? This is my first time here, and once I leave, I am never coming back.
Yes. I'm sure that's true. But let me tell you something. This ain't the place you came to escape. It's the place you've always thought about staying.
Talk like you know me so well. Corpse, you have to come here. No, because we technically did have a choice. You talk like you know me so well. Corpse?
What? Corpse, you say? Pretty bold words for someone who burned down his whole soul 5 years ago, golden boy.
The chains rattle faintly as he leans his head toward you.
Look at me. I know you. Really know you. Because everything you're afraid of is in me. You're afraid of the feeling you never voice. Afraid to speak while you're tossed from place to place. And when it all comes crashing down on you, you lash out at anyone you can. I know you, golden boy. I'm everything you can't bear to look back on. I was there in every moment you were too scared to choose. Of course. At least I'm still honest.
Oh, goddamn. Number 2 is brutal. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with number 2. Lilith really did build you well. Look at you. Talking exactly like her.
You're hitting below the belt. Equipped with gross insults. But they're just the things you've always wanted to say. Thoughts you've known deep down have never dared to voice. A shadow. When Lilith was turning me into this thing, she said something similar. I'm going to take the part of him that loves me. If you ask me, that part was buried pretty deep. But once she took it, I became a shadow. Looking exactly like you. Only without your fear.
A sudden silence fills the room. Dim light reflects off the foul puddles on the floor. One of the corpses slumped against the wall stares at you. Its lidless eyes wide open, jaw hanging at an unnatural angle. A bug crawls across its face, disappearing between the torn skin of its cheek, and calmly making its way down towards the throat. In front of you, the corpse bound in chains sways gently, caught in a faint breeze whose source you can't place. With each movement, the chain creaks softly where they meet the ceiling.
You're in no position to judge me. You're just a shell, an image. Even the thought that you believe you understand me is disgusting.
Easy there, firebrand. Scream a little louder, and Lilith might just walk through that door and hang you right up next to me. Then we'll see who's an image. As for disgust, I don't think I'm sickening one here. I'm just sharing a voice, a thought you've kept chained up for years.
I like both of these options a lot. No, hold it right there. You're not mine. You can't be. Lilith created you, not me.
And here we've come to the breaking point.
It twists its hands into the chains and leans slowly toward you.
You think it was Lilith who made me? And you're not entirely wrong. It was she who pulled at my flesh, cut me, plucked out my eye, it's true. But who, do you suppose, gave her the material to work with? Lilith dragged me out from her moment of joy. The rest she filled with your untold words. What you could not create, golden boy, became what created me. And what will kill me, you will be.
What do you mean, kill? You're already dead.
Well now, that one was new. I didn't know you could break my heart like that. Come closer. Let me show you what's been keeping me alive.
Number 2, baby.
Come closer, golden boy. I'm not gonna hurt you. We're on the same side, after all.
Can I trust you?
Guess not. But you don't really have a choice, do you? Still, I did show you my chains, and you know who I am. I should earn me at least a little trust, don't you think? Now, come closer and let's get this over with.
Wow, the game really said you're not allowed to just not approach him.
Alright then, here we go. Hold out your palm. A little more, yes. Do not drop it. I really hate this part.
As you stand directly in front of the corpse, the stench becomes almost unbearable. Inside his empty eye socket, you catch a faint glimmer, something shimmering. Then, the body starts to retch and convulse. He grips his chains tightly as something thick rises up his throat. At last, a dark, reddish fluid oozes from his mouth, and he vomits into your outstretched hand. A mouthful of thick, warm bile fills your open palm, but within that heavy heat, there's something there.
Damn. Give me a second to catch my breath. It's never easy coughing up the things Lilith stuffed inside me. Here you go, golden boy. Pretty sure this thing belongs to you.
What? Actually, no. I suppose I can't accept that.
Can't accept it, he says. It's already yours. I just held on to it for a while, that's all. It's something you said when you truly believed you loved Lilith, and it became your greatest regret. Her feeling clung to Lilith. She took it, turned it into a ritual, shaped it and remade it, then she placed it inside me.
Which memory is this?
You watch as the corpse breath slows. The single eye sunken into its skull begins to dim, fading softly. A faint, genuine smile forms across its face. It can no longer speak. As you wipe your hand clean, the round, translucent crystal is revealed. Veins pulse across its surface with a blue energy, throbbing like living tissue. Inside the orb, a vision takes shape. You feel Lilith's warm body against yours, the softness of her lips pressing into you, her fingers threading through your hair, her breath hot and intimate against your neck.
Immediate.
Your body trembles. Oh, immediate. Is that what this is?
Yep. But I can see why you would say intimate.
Your body trembles. You're biting, tearing, devouring each other, consuming until nothing remains between you, and in that moment you're whole, truly complete. Your bodies dissolve into one another, and you touch the essence, at the core of Lilith's being. Then, with your lips pressed to hers, you begin to speak.
I'll never let you go, my love.
The crystal shatters in your hand. A sharp flash, and then thousands of tiny fragments scatter across the room. The corpse before you slips free from its chains, crashing into the pool of fetid, pus-laced water below. With one last effort, he turns his face towards you.
I said the things you couldn't. Now the words are yours, golden boy. Break free from your chains. Unlock them. We'll meet again. Very soon.
The corpse looks at you, that same faint smile still on his face. The silence in the room deepens.
I think number 2. What do you guys think?
Sure.
Is this what Lilith buried inside you?
The corpse doesn't answer your question. He just lies there as if peacefully asleep.
Thank you.
As you return to searching the room, you feel something settle over you, a sense of expectation. The lifeless bodies are strewn across the chamber, are watching you. On the wall to your right, you see 2 distinct doors once again. The first door is sealed with rusted chains, but the chains aren't locked together. They merely hang there, as if tried to hold something back and failed. The other door stands slightly ajar, beyond it nothing but darkness. No light, no life.
I think the chained one's probably the one to go with here.
Yeah, I agree.
The chains draped over the door aren't tightly bound together. They simply hang there, heavy and loose, as if they once tried with all their strength to seal something shut and failed. From beneath the door, a faint cold breeze flows out, carrying with it a soft flickering glow.
Open the chain door.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
You open the door and step inside. Your foot is met with a smooth surface without any texture. No stone here, no dust, not even an echo. Silence. Cold whiteness. The room is bright, far too bright.
Meowth. That's right.
Meow, that's right.
The light overwhelms your eyes. There is nothing left that could remain in shadow.
This room, why is it so bright? Where is the light coming from?
That doesn't matter.
Oh, well, fuck you too.
Yeah, fuck you.
Your gaze fixes on the white door standing directly before you. Ordinary, with nothing remarkable about it, it simply waits for you to open it and step through.
I have a strange feeling inside. Like I wasn't meant to be here.
It's called horny.
You're not exactly wrong. That's why we should get out of here as soon as possible.
So I'm confused. Is walking towards the door walking out of the chained room or deep into like a door inside the chained room? I don't know.
Yeah, are you going out? Are you exiting or are you going deeper?
Right. I mean, I guess a walk towards the door because I think that is what they're implying, that would be leaving.
Your footsteps echo upon the smooth stone. Because you have no shadow, you cannot be sure where you tread. It feels less like walking and more like gliding.
This feels horribly wrong.
Yes, because we weren't supposed to be here. Your story wasn't meant to continue this way, but we can fix that easily
How?
by passing through those doors over there.
All right.
Your footsteps echo upon
Oh.
the smooth stone.
That's the same.
Because you have no shadow, you cannot be sure where you tread. It feels less like walking and more like gliding.
Something feels horribly wrong.
Yes, because you weren't meant to be here. Your story wasn't supposed to continue this way, but we can easily fix that. Heed my words and keep walking. The only thing that matters now is reaching the door and leaving this room.
It's so weird that like we kind of got the same message twice, but they're like slightly different, you know? How come I must know?
Know what?
That behind the door there aren't any more doors, and behind those more still, and behind those yet more, this is an endless labyrinth.
You can't. All you can do is hope.
I can get out of here. I will see the waves of the sea, and feel the winds caressing my face once more.
Absolutely. Now place one foot before the other, and let's leave this place.
Approach and open the white door.
Yes, exactly. You reach for the door, you open it and step through to the other side. It's that simple. You leave behind the empty, meaningless room that never should have been. The story flows again, just as it was meant to.
Open the door.
Open the door.
Alright. You open the door. What greets you is neither a whisper of the dead nor darkness. It's a warm room lit by amber tones filled with a pleasant scent. A familiar scent. Notes of phenolian dance with the resinous breath of lucine. For a moment your nose stings and your eyes well up. You know this smell.
Yeah, scroll up.
I got an achievement.
Right in front of you stands an old wooden table. Scattered pages lie around it, along with small alphabets and chemical traces.
Alembics.
Someone is there. A woman.
I'm pretty sure they're called alembics.
A very old woman. Her golden hair was streaked with gray and tied up in a bun at the back of her head. At the hearth built into the wall, she stirs something inside a glass bowl. She doesn't seem to notice you. This is a long-ass chapter.
Yeah, I was not expecting chapter 2 to be this long.
Mm-hmm. Especially with how short chapter 1 was.
Yeah.
Let's slip in quietly and watch what she's doing.
Book and bottle. This bottled and shelved. Most are processed alchemical mixtures. Some are missed. Some of them don't recognize.
Step inside quietly and watch what she's doing.
You step inside carefully and quietly. The old woman hunched back is turned towards you. From the counter just to the left of the hearth, she takes a powder and adds it to the mixture. A hiss rises from the glass bowl. The woman waits and lets out a sigh.
Keep watching silently.
I'm guessing this is me as well.
Not right. Not quite. Not quite right. Another method. Another. Dissolution. If Lilith wants this to work, the missing piece must be found.
Move a little closer to get a look at the mixture on the hearth.
Missing something.
The woman suddenly turns around. The moment she sees you, she freezes in place. A warm smile spreads across her face. The dark circles under her eyes and the wrinkles give away her age.
Ah, guest. Welcome, young man.
Well, I only wanted to see what you were doing, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you. Although I don't think she really seems frightened.
Don't worry at all, darling. Come, sit.
She gestures to the chair in front of the wooden table.
Thanks. I'm good.
The woman tilts her head slightly, her eyes fixed intently on one of the papers spread across the table.
What are you doing here, ma'am?
There's no need to call me ma'am, darling. My name is Legia. What am I doing? I need to prepare a mixture.
But...
She sets the paper aside again and smiles. That same overwhelming familiar scent rises from her. Your eyes sting with tears.
But something isn't right. That's why the materials won't dissolve into each other. All these fluids, formulas, maps, and enzymes. Something keeps going wrong, as if someone had tampered with it.
You mean Lilith?
No, darling, I mean someone else, someone who wanders from room to room, trying to cleanse herself of her past. Or maybe someone who, as a child, tampered with her mother's formulas in the laboratory and caused her death.
I would want to go with 2, but I think at this point we should be self-aware enough that we're kind of in a time loop, but we forgot the past times we've been in here. Like I think we're repeating ourselves, right? So we'll go with you. How could you possibly know about my mother's death?
Because it was all over Fox News. Because that laboratory was mine, darling. I got mad at you that day, didn't I? I'm sorry. You had tampered with my notes. Your hands were covered in powder, dipped into the solution. But that night I forgave you. It wasn't your fault. I was sleepless. And I never imagined you might have added something into the mixture. Did you hear how they're doing another tariff?
What you had. To you, dropping those powders and liquids of different colors into the boiling water and watching them change was nothing more than a game.
No. That's impossible. My mother died. They never found her because she was gone. So many years ago.
I know, darling, I know. You thought I was gone, but I couldn't leave. And I see now I wasn't the only one who burned that night. Because nothing has ever managed to tear the guilt from your mind. You believed that if not for that night, you would have found me here in this room. That's why I'm here.
I am very split on these choices. When in doubt, go with number 1, I guess. I just wanted to spend some time with you. Here. But I lost you forever.
You didn't lose me, darling. You did what you had to do. What I wanted you to do. That's why you must let go of your regret. I was proud of you.
I'm gonna go with 1 again. But that night, if not for that night, you would still be alive.
You can't know that. The voices in your mind, they keep you here so you won't forget me, isn't that right? So that you can exist, so that you can remember something. That's why they hold you inside this loop. But you must get out, darling. Not to mention, I can't understand the ones that speak a different language. That's kind of hard to deal with.
No. You wanted to stay in this loop. It's safe here. You know what will happen. You know what waits behind each door. Well, most of the time. Don't get too close to the truth, because there you'll find nothing but ruin.
Are you here to pull me out of this loop, Mother?
No, darling.
God damn it!
The woman steps a little closer. Scents of beeswax and bergamot fill the air around you. You feel warm and safe. She gently places her hand against your cheek.
I forgave you a long time ago. I'm here because you needed to forgive yourself.
And if you leave this loop, you'll go mad. What do you think will happen once you forgive yourself, leading man? A garden of white flowers and salty spray from the waves striking your face? No. Out there is only ruin, darkness, and madness. Nothing but loneliness. But here, you have me, a familiar voice to guide you.
Did you love me?
Always, darling. Even when you thought you had killed me.
Take me out of this loop, Mother. Take me somewhere I can finally shake off this weariness.
What? What do you think you're doing? Do you think that with that tiny brain of yours you can break this loop? I'm the one who made you. You. You're nothing but a fucked up piece of flesh, do you understand? Without me, what meaning could reality possibly hold? Tell me.
Mother.
Come with me.
The woman leans against the far wall. You think you can get out of here? And steps towards the alchemy cabinet. Without me, you are nothing!
When I open this door, I don't know what will be waiting for you on the other side, darling. But I know you'll overcome it.
Your mother places a gentle kiss on your cheek, where a tear just had rolled down. No, I won't allow this!
I think that's still you, yeah.
No, that's probably Mommy still.
No, that's you.
Weird. Because that's not speaking like her, though. That's what I'm saying.
And you step through the open door of the alchemy cabinet to wake up in a new life down by the seaside. Or something. I don't know what I'm talking about.
What will I find there?
No one but you can ever know that, darling. But there will be truths.
Step into the alchemy cabinet.
When I came to against the wall, the pain in my skull was unbearable. Must have been another foul dream again. How long is this chapter, bro? I'm hungry! I want to go eat!
Well, look, in storytelling in general, Act 2 is always the longest act. I mean, well, most of the time.
Which one do we do?
Sit up and look around. Ugh. Water trickles from the ceiling again. Moonlight. Must be midnight or thereabouts. The house is collapsing. 5 years. Dust and decay. I'm hungry, just like Liz.
Just like Liz.
I'm hungry!
I'm hungry in a minute!
Is there anything to eat? I pass the toppled chairs around the dining table. Plates still rest upon it. White porcelain, now layered only with the dust fallen from the beams above. Was that sound Lilith? Wait. Because the basement would be back in the loop, right?
Maybe.
So I think kitchen. The kitchen's empty. Cockroaches scatter across the counter. Am I hungry? Not truly. What was desire meant to feel like? There's nothing here. I killed Lilith. Did that voice come from inside? Uh-oh. What? Is this real? What? Is Lilith real? She was always real. The most real of all things. But her love, no. That was madness. Mad. Mad. That day I knew she would speak again of the grand unification. Lilith? Are you in there? Return to the living room, I guess. Keep returning. The same board groans again. Beneath the weight of my guilt, the windows lie shattered. Was it I who broke them? Perhaps. The doors have fallen. One leg of the dining table buckles, ready to give. In the delirium of her love, I knew I would die. I was afraid. I fled. I knew she would never let me go. What was that sound? Lilith? Is it you? We have to go to the basement! Oh no! Boards creak everywhere, splintering, falling apart. The plaster's fallen from the walls, exposing what's beneath. This is it. Yes, yes. Here they took her, after I betrayed her. They seized her arms and dragged her away. First they cut out her tongue, so she could conjure no alchemy again. Lilith, is that you? Return to the living room. Dining tables, overturned chairs, plates still on the table. White porcelain, only dust from the ceiling beams piled on top. Oh, that's the same message. Did you call out to me? What was that? Go to the kitchen again. Unless we can't. No, that's actually, I think that's new. The kitchen's empty. Cockroaches scatter across the counter. I'm not hungry. I remember, or imagine, the silk of Lilith's crimson hair beneath my hand. She had called me to the basement. Did that voice come from inside? Go to the basement door. Everything is rotting. I drag my feet forward. Did the sound come from here? Empty, but... Ah, that basement door. Yes, of course. The place they took Lilith. What did you say? Is that voice coming from here? Darkness. The stairs have long since crumbled. She told me herself. This is where they carried her out. They took her, then they cut off her limbs, so she would never walk again. I'm coming, my love. Are you calling to me? Where are you? Dining table, overturned chairs, plates still on the table, white porcelain. Did you call out to me? What was that? Go to the kitchen. Yep, same. That's the same. Yeah, yep. It's official. We do straight up have to go to the basement. A blue light. Where could it be coming from? This is the basement with one room. Damp stones covered in moss. She'd drawn a circle here. She had stood at its center. When they took her, they flayed her face, so no one would ever recognize her again.
My love.
Lilith? The blue light shimmers over your wet clothes, right? The salty water of the sea drips down from where you were thrown. Your hands severed, coagulated. Blood pools black at your feet. The flayed pieces of your face hang, oozing pus. Your lidless eyes stare at me. That is a crazy mental image. I'm sorry. My voice echoes off the stone. Her arms hang limply at her sides. Motionless, there's a rage in her eyes. Lilith, my love. She doesn't answer. Not sure she hears me. From the split in her bare face, shaped like a mouth, black fluid drips out. It spills to the floor. Lilith? Is that you calling to me? My love? Where are you? Go upstairs.
All your memories will slowly melt away like tears in the rain. The end. 2 out of 8.
2 out of 8. Wow, this game is big.
Thank you so much for everybody for watching this. I suggest you go and play this game for yourselves. I enjoyed it a lot.
So what do you want to do, Autumn? What do you think? You think we can just do one ending, or should we go back and get all the endings?
I say
Maybe if this video does well.
that's what I was gonna say. Maybe if this does well and people like watching it, then we can definitely come back and play more of it.
I do really like what we saw from this game, though. This game is great.
Oh yeah, I think there's a little blemishes that they need to polish up here and there, but nothing so terribly bad that is like it's gonna put you out of the game.
Yeah, like the things I noticed as far as like blemishes go were, one, there were a handful of typos I noticed. I didn't want to point them out in the moment because that would be kind of dickish to do. And then there was also moments where, you know, with the painting that they had cut out.
There's actually a setting to disable that so that it doesn't move around.
I do like the movement though. But the thing is, you can tell that like the cutting on some of them, like they'd cut out, say, like the guy who was hanging, and then it would move around, and then you could see like a little outline that they didn't quite cut correctly.
Right,
But those are the only real blemishes that I noticed. And it being that this game is like, is this even early access? Is this actually officially out yet? Did we get the Steam key?
It is officially out of yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, it just dropped. Like they can definitely fix it. You know, it's a game. I don't ever expect a game to be 100% finished when they put it out. I want it to be playable and a good experience, and that's exactly what this was. If there's a few little errors here and there, it's like not the end of the world. Something to point out, but you know.
I mean, I think the lore of the game is pretty good. I think the setup is nice. Obviously, we're a man going through a time loop of him killing his like ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, and the other thing is, as far as the world building goes, with some of these like unique items and things and traditions and all that shit that you could hover over and learn more about, I think they were all done in a way that it's like you don't really need to do that. Like you can piece together what's going on with context clues.
Right. But it's just there in case you need more of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I like this game a lot, so I think it's a very good experience. That's why I'm suggesting anybody who likes this video should go out and play it themselves. I think it's a good game.
I also think that it's interesting that like they said that it was Disco Elysium and Fear and Hunger inspired, but like I got more Slay the Princess and Silent Hill vibes than anything.
Yeah. My name is James Sunderland, and I'm here to beat my wife. I'm going to take a moment to shout out our gold tier members, the Raz Apple and the Pinky Life. Thank you for being gold tier members. We appreciate you in every way. The silver tier members should show up on screen now. Thank you to all our members in general. And if you want to get shouted out too, you can select the gold tier membership option in the membership tiers. Silver tier gets showed at the end of the videos, and bronze tier gets access to our Fanfiction Friday readings in the Discord server, where we read fanfiction every other weekend, and we upload them to our Discord, so you can have some laughs, maybe some cringes, maybe even worse. I don't know. Some of them are really bad, some of them are really funny. With that being said, we have merch on our merch store. We have the 2025 edition of our logo on there. That's pretty recent, so you should go check it out if you like it. Our Discord members voted on this piece or this artwork, so we should, or you should, join the Discord server to vote on things like that, or see what when we upload, or hang out with us and chat. So that'll be cool.
Bye-bye, everyone! See you in a future video.
My gosh. You told her your love was true, and even then you knew what a lie it was, didn't you?
Damn.
What the hell was that?
Sorry.
I thought that was you making a noise.
Audio started playing. My phone fucking started playing.
Oh, okay, so that wasn't the game.
All there was blank.
My bad. I accidentally clicked on something and it started playing music.
Don't worry at all, darling. Come, sit.
She gestures to the chair in front of the wooden table.
Come, shit on the chair.
What? Okay. I don't know where this came from.
Sorry, this is because sometimes I accidentally say shit instead of sit. Come, shit on the chair.
Well, okay then.
Thanks, I'm good.